Lee, a bad day at the office, an uncharacteristic performance. What's your initial thoughts on that one?
Not good enough, not acceptable. That's blatantly obvious and plain to see. We just looked second best all over. It was more of a physical thing, I felt. A lot of the players, your machines that can keep going and going, they just looked like they had nothing in them physically. It's not like they wasn't trying to do the right things. They was, but their body just couldn't get them there. So it's disappointing. The lads are disappointed, obviously. But we have to recharge the batteries and get ready for next weekend. That Wednesday, Saturday one's tough. Like I keep saying it's tough. And playing Fulham on Wednesday, and then come here 2 days later when they had the extra day, it makes a big difference. I can't wait till we have one of them, because so far we've played Bournemouth on a Wednesday, Fulham on a Wednesday, and then had games on the Saturday against two teams that have played on the Tuesday. So I do hope that this evens itself out. So, but it's tough for the players.
Yeah. We got off to the worst possible start, conceding after a minute, and we couldn't really impose ourselves on the game in that first half.
No, again, ball gets slipped down the side of Max, and on another day, like that never happens. That never happens to him. And just, I think from the start, just from the first whistle, second ball here, second ball there, it just we were just off of it, and yeah, I'll give them some leeway, the players, because they've been unbelievable since I've walked through the door, and that's our first bad performance. Forget scoreline, performance since I've been here, and that's not bad going. So I'll give them a bit of leeway, but now we've got a bit of time, a week for the next game, so we can recharge, and then hopefully we'll be at our best next weekend.
Yeah. You go 1-0 down, they try and fight their way back into the game, and then, as we just discussed, the counter-attack leads to their second, and I think it's Troy Deeney tries to open the play up, and it comes off Steve Chong's heel.
Yeah, like for the second one, the penalty, we nearly scored down one end, and literally 10 seconds later they've got a penalty, and then change things around half time. I think we start the better side second half and create a couple of chances, and we're on the front foot, and then we make a pass, hit someone on the heel, and like again we was in a great opportunity to cause some problems. So, but just not gone our way. It's hit someone on the heel, bouncing their path, they go up the other end and score, and then you get a man sent off, then that's it, it's game over. But even then, when we was down to 10, we still created, I felt, more chances than what they did. So, but yeah, our shooting boots definitely weren't on today.
Yeah. You mentioned going down to 10 men. What was your view of the red card?
Yeah, it's unlucky on guards. I can see why the ref sent him off, because he's trying to run away from someone and just overruns it, and then he tries to win the ball back, and there's no malice in it. He's not trying to hurt anyone, but lettered by the law, it looks like a red card to me. So obviously I'll have a look at it. I've not seen it back, but live, that was my fault. He just lunged, but it was an honest attempt to win the ball, but it just didn't look great, did it?
You made a double change at half time, a change of shape as well. What was the thinking behind those moves?
Change of shape, I felt that was what we needed. That day was hurting us in the middle of the park. They had that spare man. Robbo hurt his stomach early on in the game, he said, so he had to come off. But the change of shape, I thought it was good as well. I thought we caused some problems, but then you go down to 10 and it was game over.
Yeah. Do you hold on to the positives in the fact that your substitutes have again tried to come on and make an impact in the game? Dion Sanderson, Chuksanike, Ivan Sunjic.
Yeah, but that's why you have a squad, because you're going to get injuries, you're going to get suspensions, things are going to happen in the game, and you think, well, we need to change. So, but there's a long way to go. And I just said to the players, look, I don't know how many games I've been in charge, but that's been the worst one, performance-wise. and I've been here for a while now, so that's the first time we've come off at what we're good at. And sometimes they're human beings and they just couldn't get to that level today. But one in however many games it's been, yes, we're all disappointed, but we'll get ourselves ready for next weekend.
And you know this group better than any of us. That will anger them, it will hurt them, they care, this group.
Yeah, that'll hurt them. Because I think before the game we felt that this was an opportunity for us to try and move in the right direction again. So, and that hasn't happened. But we had no one else to blame but ourselves. We was the ones that didn't turn up on the day, and only we can put that right. So, but they're a good group, and I'm sure next weekend, when they've recharged their batteries, it'll be completely different when we're at home.
Very finally, supported by 4,000 fans behind the goal and a bit down this side as well. You go on and clap the away support whenever we play a game, but how good were they today?
Excellent. From start to finish, didn't stop singing. We concede a goal, they start singing. We concede another goal, they start singing, and fair play to them. When we 3-0 down with 10 men, and they still stay behind and sing and clap us off. So I'll apologise for today. I'm in charge, you know. I'll apologise for today. It wasn't good enough and acceptable. But just to thank them for making the trip and staying behind us. So because we're going to need them.